Okay, after several requests about people wanting to know what the truck looks like at night, this we're going to do a little video on that. Now, it's, I don't know what time it is. We're going to find out, though. I'm going to run into Stockton, just get myself something to drink. It's raining. Not that that's any surprise, so. Here's the F-550. Can't see that too well, can you? It's just the Ford emblem. Alright, we're started up here. Of course, here you've got on the dash, they've got a lot of new features on the gauges, which I really like. Yeah, we're already putting a lot of miles on the truck. Look there, had it a month and already got 3,000 miles on it. And I haven't messed around with this too much, so let's see if we can kind of get a preview of what all we can do here. Of course, this is, like you see there, it's just kind of a simple overview on your trip and everything. It's you can hit some of these buttons and go down. This here is really cool. It'll tell you like the degree of your truck, like if it's leaning one way or another, or front to back, it tells you to the degrees. I think that's pretty cool. Of course, you can see we're kind of on a slope. We're leaning 3 degrees to the left, and you know, we're 1 degree up in the forward part of the truck. Let's see, that doesn't do anything. Of course, this will do all your trip, all that jazz. Just information. A lot of these buttons I've never even pushed. A lot of neat stuff there. Trailer, I mean, that's pretty neat too. I should really play around with this a little more. Like I think this off-road deal here is just the coolest thing ever. I mean, I don't know when I would ever use that or have the need to use it, but I think that's just pretty cool. Oh, DT, diesel exhaust, I don't know what all that does there, but I just leave it on this right here. Tells me all I need to know. Of course, down here it's got your compass. See, we're pointing in the north there. Over here, man, that is super bright. Can we not do something about that? No, I bet we can. Hold on. Let's turn some running lights on here. Okay, got the running lights on here. Of course, there we go. I've got it set to where, got a bug there. I've got it set to where, gosh darn it, I like to keep the GPS on, or the navigation, but I also like to keep, you can connect your phone here to Bluetooth, which I don't have mine connected right now. You can go full screen on the navigation, which is awesome. Of course, you can pan it in or out for a smaller or bigger view of the area. Of course, it'll tell you all this good stuff here. Guess that's where we had it anyway. Audio controls, you got all your regular presets. Everything's touchscreen in the Lariat here. Pick your sources. Satellite radio, which I love satellite radio. I think that's just awesome as can be. Of course, I've got a whole list of things. Hard rock. I'm kind of a rock guy. Listen to a lot of rocks. We're on Octane. And not gonna lie, I like Frank Sinatra and big band type music too. So we got Frank here. You can't go wrong with Frank and Dean Martin. You just can't do it. Got the 80s channel. Gotta love the 80s. Got the 90s because that's, I guess, part of my youth growing up. So I love 90s music. Then 2000s music because that's when I was an ornery little word I probably shouldn't say. Climate control. We've got dual climate controls here, and here's the levers for that. Passenger can pick that, their side or whatever. Of course, phone if you want to. Oh, I think it's going to connect to the phone right now. Did I push this button maybe? Yeah, we don't need to connect anything. Apps. I haven't linked any mobile apps from my phone to the truck, so we don't have that. So let's just put it back there. Now these features here, these are pretty cool. We got heated and air-conditioned seats. These air-conditioned seats are just awesome. I've never been in a vehicle before it has air-conditioned seats until now, and I'm loving it. Absolutely loving the air-conditioned seats. Can't go wrong there. Four-wheel drive is the push-button four-wheel drive, which I'm not a big fan of. I always like it on the floor. We got the trailer control right here. Of course, there's no trailer hooked up, so that's giving me a hard time. All these features here on the steering wheel, cruise control, runs the dash. This runs all your audio stuff for your phone. Of course, over here, and this is a pretty cool feature if you look out here, there's LED lights that come on the mirrors, and you can push these buttons and turn on both LEDs. Of course, power, telescoping mirrors. Let's turn on some lights here. We got a lot of light options. And another thing I like about these new Fords is there's a button right here. When you open the door, you can hit that button and your dome lights don't come on. I like that a lot. You can turn on their button. You can turn on all the lights for the back here as well. Of course, in the back, it's a mess. I've got my laptop computer, hard hat, hoodies, and there's chaps down here. That's the only reason I like an extended cab. It's just extra room to throw your junk. One thing I do like, they put a power outlet here, like a 110, and there's actually one back here. There's a 110 auxiliary ports, 12 volts. Yeah, don't mind that pistol. I don't go anywhere without a pistol. Here's a neat little space here, and I keep the GoPro in here because there's chargers there, so I can charge the GoPro. Kind of a little hidey hole right there. Of course, got my shades here, which I can keep them up here in the shade compartment where they need to be. We'll just go ahead and put them in the old shade compartment right now. Maybe we won't. It was a good thought, wasn't it? All right, get these up here. Another neat thing, another little hidey hole here. You can pull that out. Got my mustache wax. Sometimes I like to put it in handlebars. Yeah, I do that. Got a beard comb. I always like those little hidey holes. Move that pistol. And you can slide this over and you got 4 cup holders, which I think that's pretty cool too. Ford really did some thinking here. And the same with the center console here. Move my book there. That's what I keep all my numbers in for logging contacts. You got a deep center console here. I mean, real deep. Down here a long ways. I keep business cards in here, checkbook, equipment keys. Always keep equipment keys in here, toolbox keys. Little smell good stuff. There's a better look at that brake controller. Now here we've got power button for power foot pedals. Oh yeah, this we got fog lights. These are the lights, the LEDs on the mirrors. We got power telescoping out on the mirrors, power folding in on the mirrors. Of course, all 4 windows roll down. There's buttons right here, 3 different positions depending on if somebody else was to drive the truck, which they won't. You could, you know, if somebody else was in here in the seat, they wanted to adjust the seat. The seats are all power too, by the way. Power foot pedals, that's pretty cool. Let's look up front here. Let's kick them fog lights on. So let's put some defrost on. Roll this window down. I kind of give you a better view of these. See, there's those LED fog lights on the back of the mirrors. I think that's just cool as can be. Let me see here. What else have we not went over? Oh, the auxiliary switches, which I really like. They've got 6 of them in this truck, and I think that is just great. Of course, I've got my LED lights for the strobes on one of them. I've got work lights on the other ones. We got the switch here. That is a power back glass. I won't even need that. I don't know if you can see that or not, as dark as it is. Yeah, power back glass. Awesome as can be. Man, there's so many things on here. I know we're missing a lot of stuff. All kinds of storage. Like we got storage down here. I keep rulers down here. My rulers. I've never set over there, so I don't know what's over there. Gosh, I know we're forgetting stuff. Let's take her for a spin. Let's turn these lights off here. There we go. Back to darkness. You put this seat belt on here. Get it rewind. Let's kick some lighting on. All right. back this boat up. And seriously, it takes like 5 acres to turn this truck around in. Love that GPS. Like I said, for what we do in the logging industry, having to go and look at these jobs, constantly being on the road, basically living out of a work truck, these are just great. I mean, I couldn't be happier. Have to look around. I never know what's around me sometimes. And I've got these lights fairly dim on the... I like dim lights. I can brighten these up, as you can tell. And we can make it pretty bright in here, but you can see there, I'm dimming it down quite a bit. Oh boy. Good thing I'm just going up my driveway here. Let me dim it down one more. There we go. For the most part, it's a good riding truck too. No complaints there. I mean, this truck is super comfortable going down the road. I mean, just love the ride of it. Just, you've got everything you need in here. I mean, for a comfortable ride. Both ways there. Kick the old blinker on. And away we go. So guys, that's basically the overlook here at night of the 2017 F-550 Lariat Power Stroke Diesel. I know a lot of guys have been asking me about what the interior looked like, and you know, the lighting at night. And of course, if it wasn't raining, I'd get out and show you a picture of all the marker lights on the bed lit up, because everything's LED on this truck. Even the cab lights from the factory, they're all LED, and I really like the LED stuff. It's super bright, super visible. Love that. Let's switch here to full navigation. Like I said, I know where I'm going, but it's still nice to have it there, handy as can be. So that's it, man. That's pretty much the overview of it all. Man, I can't thank you guys enough for you know, being inquisitive about this truck. Love the truck. You know, it's so far so good. It's a great truck. I've pulled some loads with it. Like I said, we've got a little over 3,000 miles on it now. It's done everything I've wanted it to do and more. It's lived up to its expectations with me. I know that. So guys, we're going to jump off here. We're going to head into town, but man, thanks for hanging out with us as always. You know, be sure to subscribe to the channel, guys. I'll post more stuff about my F-550 in the coming months, about pulls, load, maintenance type options, just things I encounter with it. Now, I noticed a lot of you guys are saying it'll last me for several years, and it would if I was going to keep it for several years, but I won't. I'll probably run this truck to about 70,000 miles, and then I'll trade it. I'm not going to keep this truck near as long as I kept my last diesel. My dad trades every year, and that's really the habit I need to get into, but I'll probably go about every other year. So, but yeah, super great trucks. Love them. No complaints at all by me so far. So guys, we're gonna get off here. Like I said, be sure to subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, on Instagram, Turner Logging LLC. Guys, we'll talk to you later.